Welcome to Bright Star. Today, we're diving into the iconic world of Enter the Dragon, 1973, the legendary martial arts film that introduced Bruce Lee to international stardom. Get ready to follow Lee as he embarks on a mission to infiltrate a dangerous tournament hosted by the sinister Han. Experience the breathtaking fight scenes, delve into the film's profound impact on martial arts cinema, and discover the fascinating stories behind the cast and crew. Join us as we explore why Enter the Dragon remains a timeless classic in action films. Subscribe for more updates on your favourite martial arts legends. John Saxon played Roper. John Saxon delivered a strong and charismatic performance as Roper, a smooth-talking gambler and martial artist in Enter the Dragon, 1973. Roper, a character marked by his wit and charm, enters the deadly tournament to escape financial ruin. Saxon's portrayal brought a mix of humour and intensity to the role, making Roper both relatable and intriguing. His chemistry with co-stars Bruce Lee and Jim Kelly added depth to the character, making Roper a memorable part of the film's dynamic ensemble. Birthdate, August 5, 1936, current age. John Saxon was 83 years old when he passed away in July 2020. His role as Roper remains one of the standout performances of his long career. John Saxon began his career in the mid-1950s, often cast in roles that highlighted his dark, brooding looks. His early work in westerns and dramas showcased his versatility and paved the way for a career that spanned 6 decades. Saxon's breakthrough role came with The Appaloosa, 1966, where he starred alongside Marlon Brando. His performance earned him a Golden Globe nomination and established him as a solid actor capable of playing complex characters. After Enter the Dragon, Saxon continued to enjoy a diverse career in both film and television. He is perhaps best known for his role as Lieutenant Donald Thompson in A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, which introduced him to a new generation of fans. He remained active in the industry until the mid-2010s, appearing in a wide range of genres. John Saxon was nominated for a Golden Globe for his performance in The Appaloosa and received critical acclaim for his roles in horror and action films throughout his career. John Saxon was born Carmine Orico in Brooklyn, New York, to Italian immigrant parents. He studied acting under the legendary Stella Adler, which honed his craft and prepared him for a successful career in Hollywood. Saxon was known for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. He was an avid fan of martial arts, which he practiced throughout his life, and this passion was evident in his roles in action films. John Saxon was married 3 times and had 1 son, Antonio. Despite his long career in Hollywood, he maintained a relatively private personal life, staying out of the limelight except for his work. Jim Kelly played Williams. Jim Enter the Dragon, 1973. Williams is a character who exudes coolness and strength, standing out with his sharp wit and fearlessness. Kelly's portrayal, marked by his athleticism and martial arts prowess, added a unique flavour to the film, making Williams an iconic character. His powerful screen presence and memorable lines contributed to the film's enduring appeal. Birthdate, May 5, 1946, current age. Jim Kelly was 67 years old when he passed away in June 2013. His role as Williams remains a significant highlight of his career. Jim Kelly began his career as a martial artist before transitioning into acting. His skills in karate earned him a reputation in the martial arts community, which eventually led to his film debut. Kelly's breakout role came in Enter the Dragon, where his portrayal of Williams catapulted him to fame. His role in the film made him one of the first African-American martial arts stars in Hollywood. Following his success in Enter the Dragon, Kelly starred in several blaxploitation films, where he often played tough, heroic characters. His work in these films solidified his status as a cultural icon in the 1970s. Jim Kelly was born in Kentucky and developed an early interest in sports, eventually excelling in martial arts. He was a karate champion before moving to Hollywood to pursue acting. Known for his charisma and cool demeanor, Kelly was not only an accomplished martial artist but also a tennis player. He remained active in sports throughout his life, competing in senior tennis tournaments. Jim Kelly kept much of his personal life private. He was married twice and had 1 daughter. Despite the fame, he remained grounded and focused on his passions for martial arts and sports. Bruce Lee played Lee. Bruce Lee delivered an electrifying and unforgettable performance as Lee, a martial artist on a mission to avenge his sister's death and uncover a criminal operation in Enter the Dragon, 1973. Lee's portrayal was a powerful blend of intensity, discipline, and grace, showcasing not just his extraordinary martial arts skills, but also his magnetic screen presence. His ability to convey a sense of calm precision, coupled with explosive action, made Lee a legendary figure in the world of martial arts cinema. The role of Lee cemented Bruce Lee's status as a global icon and has inspired generations of martial artists and filmmakers. Birthdate, November 27, 1940. Current age. Bruce Lee would have been 83 years old in 2024, but he tragically passed away at 32 on July 20th, 1973. His sudden death, caused by cerebral edema, shocked the world and added to his legendary status. Despite his brief life, Lee's influence on cinema and martial arts remains profound. Bruce Lee began his career as a child actor in Hong Kong, appearing in over 20 films by the time he was 18. He later moved to the United States, where he studied philosophy at the University of Washington and started teaching martial arts. His unique style, Jeet Kune Do, combined elements of various martial arts and philosophy, which became highly influential. Lee's breakthrough role was in The Green Hornet, 1966-67, where he played Kato. His performance as the masked sidekick brought him international attention, though his major breakthrough as a leading man came with The Big Boss, 1971, a film that skyrocketed him to stardom in Asia and laid the groundwork for his subsequent global fame. Although Lee tragically died before Enter the Dragon was released, his legacy only grew posthumously. The film's success catapulted him into legendary status, and his image has been immortalized in countless books, documentaries, and films. Lee's influence can be seen in the work of subsequent action stars and martial artists, as well as in the broader portrayal of martial arts in global cinema. Bruce Lee was posthumously awarded the Founders Award at the Asian Awards in 2013. He has been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and continues to receive posthumous accolades for his contributions to cinema and martial arts. Bruce Lee was born in San Francisco, California, but was raised in Hong Kong. He was the son of Cantonese opera star Lee Hoi Chuen. Lee studied philosophy at the University of Washington, where he met his future wife, Linda Emery. Known for his discipline and philosophical outlook, Lee was also a passionate advocate for physical fitness and mental conditioning. His writings and teachings on martial arts and philosophy remain influential. He had a deep interest in the integration of martial arts and self-improvement. Bruce Lee married Linda Emery in 1964, and they had 2 children, Brandon and Shannon. Both children followed in their father's footsteps in the entertainment industry, with Brandon pursuing a career in acting until his untimely death in 1993. Shiqian played Han Shiqian, delivered a commanding and memorable performance as Han, the formidable and sinister antagonist in Enter the Dragon, 1973. Han, a martial arts master turned criminal mastermind, is a character defined by his ruthlessness and strategic mind. Shiqian's portrayal brought a sense of gravitas and menace to the role, making Han a villain of legendary status in martial arts cinema. His chilling presence and the iconic image of his metal hand, weaponized with various attachments, made Han a standout character in the film. Birthdate, January 1st, 1913. Current age, Shiqian was 96 years old when he passed away in June 2009. His role as Han remains one of the most iconic villainous performances in martial arts film history. Shiqian began his acting career in Shanghai in the late 1930s, initially performing in traditional Chinese opera before transitioning to film. He quickly became known for his roles as villains in martial arts films, gaining fame in Hong Kong cinema. While Shiqian had already established himself as a prominent actor, his role as Han in Enter the Dragon was his international breakthrough. The film's global success introduced him to a wider audience, and his performance as the menacing villain remains a high point in his career. After Enter the Dragon, Shi Qian continued to act in numerous films, often reprising his role as a villain. His later work remained popular in Asia, and he became a revered figure in Hong Kong cinema. Shi Qian was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Hong Kong Film Awards in 1996, recognizing his vast contributions to the industry over several decades. Shi Qian was born in Beijing, China, and was trained in traditional Chinese opera, which laid the foundation for his acting career. His background in opera helped him develop the strong, expressive performances that characterized his roles. Despite his on-screen villainy, Shi Qian was known off-screen as a kind and humble man. He was deeply respected by his peers for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. Shi Qian was also passionate about maintaining physical fitness, a discipline he carried throughout his life. Shi Qian was married and had 6 children. He was known to be a devoted husband and father, balancing his demanding career with his responsibilities at home. Despite his fame, Shi Qian valued his privacy and kept his personal life out of the spotlight. His family remained supportive throughout his career, and they have continued to honor his legacy after his passing. Anna Capri played Tanya. Anna Capri delivered a captivating performance as Tanya, the enigmatic and alluring assistant to the villain Han in Enter the Dragon, 1973. Tanya is a character who exudes a quiet strength and mystery, serving as Han's right hand and the overseer of his island fortress. Capri's portrayal brought a subtle yet significant presence to the role, making Tanya a memorable character in the film. Her ability to convey both loyalty and underlying menace added depth to the story and helped establish the film's tense atmosphere. Birthdate, July 6, 1944. Current age. Anna Capri was 66 years old when she passed away in August 2010. Her role as Tanya remains one of the highlights of her acting career. Anna Capri began her career as a child actress in the 1950s, appearing in various television shows and films. Her early roles showcased her versatility and set the stage for a successful career in both film and television. Capri's breakthrough role came with The Brotherhood of Satan, 1971, where she played a significant role in the horror genre. However, her role as Tanya in Enter the Dragon truly brought her into the spotlight, earning her recognition in the martial arts film genre. After her success in Enter the Dragon, Capri continued to work in both film and television, although she gradually reduced her acting roles towards the end of the 1970s. She retired from acting in 1979, but remained a memorable figure in the industry. Born in Budapest, Hungary, as Anna Mari Nanasi, Capri moved to the United States with her family and began her acting career at a young age. She was a natural talent, and her early start in the industry gave her a solid foundation for a long career. Anna Capri was known for her elegance and professionalism on set. Off-screen, she enjoyed a quiet life, with interests in art and literature. She was admired for her grace and understated style. Robert Wall played O'Hara. Robert Wall delivered a menacing and formidable performance as O'Hara, the ruthless and brutal henchman of Han in Enter the Dragon, 1973. O'Hara is a character defined by his physical power and lack of morality, serving as one of the primary antagonists in the film. Wall's portrayal of O'Hara, particularly in his intense fight scenes with Bruce Lee's character, brought a raw energy to the role, making O'Hara a memorable villain in the world of martial arts cinema. His physicality and imposing presence made O'Hara a formidable foe that contributed significantly to the film's tension and drama. Birthdate, August 22, 1939, current age. Robert Wall was 82 years old when he passed away in January 2022. His role as O'Hara remains one of the most notable performances in his career. Robert Wall began his career in martial arts, becoming a skilled practitioner and earning several black belts. His expertise in martial arts led to his transition into acting, where he often played tough, action-oriented roles that highlighted his combat skills. Wall's breakthrough role came with Way of the Dragon, 1972, where he starred alongside Bruce Lee. However, it was his role as O'Hara in Enter the Dragon that truly made him a recognizable figure in martial arts cinema. After Enter the Dragon, Wall continued to work in both film and television, often collaborating with martial arts legends. He remained active in the martial arts community, teaching and promoting the discipline until his retirement. While Robert Wall did not receive major acting awards, he was highly respected in the martial arts world, receiving numerous accolades for his contributions to the sport and its promotion in film. Robert Wall was born in San Jose, California, and developed a passion for martial arts at a young age. He trained under some of the most respected martial artists, including Chuck Norris, with whom he had a long-standing friendship and professional partnership. Known for his tough exterior, Wall was also a dedicated teacher and mentor in the martial arts community. He had a deep passion for martial arts, which he practiced and taught throughout his life. Off-screen, Wall was known for his discipline and commitment to his students. Robert Wall was married to Lillian Wall. The couple had 3 children together. Wall kept his personal life relatively private, focusing much of his public attention on his martial arts career and teaching. He was highly regarded by his family, friends, and students for his dedication and integrity. Angela Mao played Su Lin. Angela Mao delivered a compelling and intense performance as Su Lin, the sister of Bruce Lee's character in the 1973 martial arts classic Enter the Dragon. Su Lin is a pivotal character in the film, whose tragic fate propels the narrative forward and underscores the stakes for the protagonist. Mao's portrayal of Su Lin is marked by a combination of vulnerability and strength as she valiantly defends herself against overwhelming odds. Though her screen time is brief, Mao's impactful performance left a lasting impression, making Su Lin an unforgettable figure in the martial arts genre. Birthdate, September 20th, 1950. Current age. Angela Mao is currently 73 years old. Angela Mao's career began in Taiwan, where she quickly became known for her martial arts skills and acting talent. She was trained in Peking opera, which contributed to her precise and dynamic martial arts performances. Mao's breakout role was as Su Lin in Enter the Dragon. Although her role was brief, it was significant in establishing her as an international star and earned her the nickname Lady Kung Fu. After her success in Enter the Dragon, Mao continued to lead in numerous martial arts films. Her performances in Hapkido and Lady Whirlwind are particularly noted for showcasing her martial arts abilities. Angela Mao was born in Taiwan and trained in martial arts and Peking opera from a young age. This background provided the foundation for her career in martial arts cinema. Angela Mao was known for her disciplined approach to her craft. Despite her fierce on-screen persona, she was known to be humble and focused on her work. Angela Mao was married to Kelly Lai Chen from 1974 to 1980. She has 2 children, Shi Puiza and George King. After her retirement from acting, she focused on her family and business ventures, moving away from the public eye. Bolo Yeung played Bolo. Bolo Yeung delivered a menacing and unforgettable performance as Bolo, the ruthless henchman in the 1973 martial arts classic Enter the Dragon. Yeung's portrayal of Bolo, with his imposing physique and fierce demeanor, made him an iconic villain in martial arts cinema. His ability to convey sheer power and intimidation, combined with his expert martial arts skills, created a character that left a lasting impression on audiences. Bolo's intense screen presence and brutal combat scenes contributed significantly to the film's tension and action. Birthdate, July 3rd, 1946. Current age, Bolo Yeung is 78 years old as of 2024. Despite his age, Yeung remains physically active and continues to inspire fans with his dedication to fitness and martial arts. Bolo Yeung began his career as a bodybuilder and martial artist in Hong Kong, quickly gaining attention for his remarkable physique and strength. His early work in martial arts films established him as a formidable presence on screen. Yeung's role as Bolo in Enter the Dragon marked his breakthrough into international stardom. His intense portrayal of the villainous character, coupled with his extraordinary physicality, made him a standout, despite sharing the screen with legendary martial artists like Bruce Lee. Following Enter the Dragon, Bolo Yeung continued to build a successful career, often cast as the villain in numerous martial arts and action films. His roles in Bloodsport and Double Impact further cemented his status as a cult favorite among fans of the genre. Born and raised in China, Bolo Yeung began training in martial arts at a young age, eventually becoming a bodybuilder and winning Mr. Hong Kong Bodybuilding Championships. His martial arts background and physical training laid the foundation for his later success in films. Known for his calm and disciplined nature, Bolo Yeung is a stark contrast to the fierce characters he often portrays on screen. Off-screen, he is known for his dedication to fitness and martial arts, maintaining his impressive physique well into his later years.